Hey there, everybody, it's Clara, and I was talking to my friend. Let's call her Betty. Anyway, Betty was telling me how stressed she's been at work lately. Deadlines, meetings, you name it, she's got it. And you know what? I bet a lot of you can relate. Work can sometimes feel like a never-ending roller coaster of to-dos. But don't worry, we've got your back. In today's video, we'll explore the 5 best ways to de-stress at work. Whether you're dealing with tight deadlines, meetings, or just a chaotic day, these tips will help you find your calm amidst the storm. Let's dive in. Okay, first up is something that seems so simple, yet we often forget to do it. You ready for this groundbreaking advice? Take a break. I'm serious. It's like when I try to teach my dog, Portia, a new trick. We both need a snack break every now and then, or else no one's learning anything. Research actually shows that stepping away from your work, even for just 5 minutes, can do wonders for your productivity and reduce stress. I know, you're thinking, Clara, I don't have time for a break. But trust me, even a few minutes can make a world of difference. Think of it this way. Have you ever stared at a problem for so long you could hardly see the words on your screen, but still couldn't find a solution? Then you finally tear yourself away, maybe grab a cup of coffee or chat with a coworker, and bam! The answer hits you like a light bulb moment. That's the magic of a short break. So what can you do during these magical micro breaks? Well, you could go for a quick walk. Get those endorphins pumping. Or if you're feeling stuck at your desk, try some simple stretches. I'm talking shoulder rolls, neck tilts, maybe even a little desk chair yoga if you're feeling adventurous. And if all else fails, just gaze out the window for a bit. Sometimes all it takes is a change of scenery to reset your mind. The point is, these micro breaks are like little mental vacations. They give your brain a chance to chill out, recharge, and come back feeling refreshed and ready to tackle whatever's next. And hey, if you're worried about losing precious work time, set a timer. That way, you can fully relax knowing you won't get too caught up in your break and accidentally miss that important meeting. We've all been there, right? No judgment here. So go on, give yourself permission to take a break. Your brain and your boss will thank you for it. All right, let's move on to our next stress-busting technique, deep breathing. Now, I know what you're thinking, Clara. I breathe all the time. How is that going to help? And you're right, breathing is kind of essential. But I'm talking about conscious, deep breathing. The kind that makes you feel like you're actually getting oxygen to your brain for once. You see, when we get stressed, our bodies go into fight or flight mode. Our heart rate goes up, our breathing gets shallow, and we basically turn into a ball of nervous energy. Not exactly the recipe for a productive workday, right? That's where deep breathing comes in. It's like hitting the reset button on your nervous system. And the best part? You can do it anywhere, anytime. No yoga mat or meditation cushion required. Just you, your breath, and maybe a few curious stares from your coworkers. But hey, who cares? You're de-stressing. Now, there are tons of different breathing techniques out there, but one of my favorites is the 4-7-8 method. It's super simple. Even I can remember it. Here's how it works. First, find a comfortable position. You can sit at your desk, stand by the window, or even sneak into the supply closet for some peace and quiet. No judgment here. Next, close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or just soften your gaze. Now, inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 4. Really feel your belly expand like a balloon. Hold your breath for a count of 7. And finally, exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle a few times and I swear, you'll start to feel the tension melting away. It's like magic, but with less glitter and more oxygen. And the best part is, the more you practice deep breathing, the easier it becomes to access that calm, centered state whenever you need it. So next time you're feeling overwhelmed at work, just remember to breathe. It's the simplest yet most powerful tool you have. Chapter 3: To-do lists, your secret weapon against chaos. Okay, let's be real for a second. How many of you feel like your brain is a constantly running browser with a million tabs open? Yeah, me too. It's like we're constantly bombarded with information, deadlines, and to-dos. It's enough to make anyone want to crawl under their desk and hide. But fear not, my friends, because I have a secret weapon against the chaos, the mighty to-do list. I know, it sounds so basic. But trust me, a well-crafted to-do list is like a soothing balm for an overworked mind. Think about it this way. When you have a million things swirling around in your head, it's hard to focus on any one task. You end up feeling scattered, overwhelmed, and let's be honest, a little bit panicky. But when you take the time to write everything down, something magical happens. Suddenly, those jumbled thoughts transform into a clear, manageable plan of attack. It's like taking a deep breath of fresh air after being stuck in a stuffy room. Now let's talk strategy. Because not all to-do lists are created equal. My personal favorite method is to divide my list into categories. I like to keep it simple with urgent, important, and can wait. The urgent section is for those tasks that need to be done, well, urgently. Think deadlines, important meetings, or that email your boss has been waiting on. The important category is for things that need to get done, but maybe not this very second. And the can wait section is for all those little tasks that tend to clutter up our minds but aren't actually that time sensitive. And here's a little pro tip. Don't be afraid to break down larger tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. It's like that old saying, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Wise words, my friends. So there you have it. The power of the to-do list. It's simple, it's effective, and it just might save your sanity. Now go forth and conquer those tasks, one check mark at a time. Chapter 4. Friends at Work? The best stress relief, besides chocolate. You know, one of the things I love most about my job is getting to connect with people. Whether it's chatting with the audience, sharing a laugh with my team, or just having a quick catch-up with a friend, those moments of connection always brighten my day. And you know what? The same goes for our work lives. Having strong relationships with our colleagues can make a world of difference, especially when it comes to managing stress. Think about it. Who else understands the unique joys and challenges of your job better than the people you work with every day? Now, I'm not saying you need to be best friends with everyone in your office, but even just taking a few minutes to connect with a colleague can do wonders for your mood and your stress levels. So, next time you're feeling overwhelmed, step away from your desk and strike up a conversation. Ask your coworker how their day is going, share a funny anecdote, or just vent about that never-ending email chain. And hey, if you're feeling really adventurous, why not suggest a quick coffee break or a walk around the block? Getting out of the office environment, even for a few minutes, can do wonders for your perspective. The important thing is to remember that you're not alone in this. We all have good days and bad days, and sometimes just knowing that someone else gets it can make all the difference. And who knows, you might even make a new friend along the way. And what's better for stress relief than a good friend? Well, besides chocolate, of course. Chapter 5. Get moving. Your body and mind will thank you. Okay, let's talk about movement. And no, I'm not talking about running a marathon on your lunch break. Unless that's your thing, then you go for it. I'm talking about incorporating small bursts of movement throughout your workday to boost your energy, clear your head, and yes, reduce stress. You see, when we move our bodies, our brains release these magical little things called endorphins. Endorphins are like natural mood boosters, and they're amazing at combating stress. Plus, getting your blood flowing can help you feel more energized and focused, which is always a good thing when you're staring down a mountain of work. Now, I know what you're thinking. I sit at a desk all day. I don't have time for exercise. But here's the thing. You don't need a gym membership or a fancy workout outfit to reap the benefits of movement. Even small bursts of activity can make a big difference. So what can you do? Well, for starters, how about a little desk chair yoga? There are tons of easy stretches and poses you can do right at your desk. Or, if you're feeling a little more energetic, try a quick desk workout. Think jumping jacks, squats, or even just running in place. No judgment here, I've totally done it. And if you can swing it, try to get outside for a short walk during your lunch break. Fresh air and sunshine do wonders for the soul, and a change of scenery can help you come back to work feeling refreshed and re-energized. The key is to find what works for you and make it a regular part of your workday. Your body and mind will thank you for it. Stay calm and keep thriving. And there you have it, the 5 best ways to de-stress at work. Remember, even small actions can make a big difference. Which tip will you try first? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, don't stress, be Zen.